showtime. Hey, what's going on, boys and girls? What you doing? What you wearing? Y'all tired? Oh God, it scared me. How you guys doing today? Man, let's see. Where's my... There it is. All right, so today we're gonna be reacting to Pewdiepie, reacting to Jeff Bezos, and I want to know what you guys think about it as well. So I want to know what you guys think about it, and I also want to talk about driver safety, guys. The driver safety portion. So this is gonna be, I guess, the boring part, you could say. But guys, I've been seeing a lot of delivery drivers like flipping their vehicles, getting into crashes, and I guess just getting into accidents in general. So guys, it's very, very important for you guys to be careful, even though some, I guess, DSPs can be very pushy. When DSPs are pushy, it gets the delivery drivers very, very a DSP is a delivery service provider or delivery service partner. So when DSPs get very pushy, the drivers get very on edge and they feel like they need to be faster and faster and faster. So what I'm trying to say is your safety, guys, is more important than any of the packages you'll be delivering. So whenever you're delivering, follow the speed limit, pay attention to where you're going, and when you're delivering the package, if you feel like running from the van to the door, that's fine. But if you feel like you have to drive like crazy just to finish your stops, don't do that, guys. Just take your time, do what you're supposed to be doing, follow the rules, pay attention to the road, because I don't want to see any of the delivery drivers' vehicles flipped, crashed, whatever. Okay, so guys, no package is so important that you have to rush yourself to an extreme where it's gonna hurt you. All right, guys, so I just wanted to say that because I've been seeing a lot more crashes happening or accidents happening, and I want you guys to be more aware of your surroundings, because your guys' lives matter more than any package that you'll be delivering. That dog bark made my car jump so high. Not laughing at that. What you're saying? Just my cat. Oh, you made your cat? I think you said car. All right. So we're gonna react to PewDiePie reacting to Jeff Bezos. As you can see, the screen. It looks pretty good so far, guys. Your name is Lewis Hamilton, hot in Bay Area. I've been seeing crazy driving from Amazon vans coming back to the station car. Yeah, man, it's getting a little bit crazy. And I think you guys seen the pictures I posted, right? Where they're like accidents and stuff happening. But yeah, your safety, guys. No matter if the DSP is rushing you, when you're driving, pay attention to the road and don't speed, because if you're trying to like grab a package and drive at the same time, that can cause an accident. If the Flex app is messing up, guys, stop somewhere, because your life is more important. It's just, I know I'm repeating that, but it's true. Your life over any Amazon package, any DSP pack, anything. Your life is more important. So you guys are important, okay? Just wanting you guys to know that, because man, these crashes are getting insane and crazy, and you guys matter. And I hate you guys being rushed so much, but have you guys seen this yet? Let me know if you guys seen this. It looks good so far, right? It's just starting. Hold on, let me close my cat litter box because my freaking dog likes to eat poop for some reason. Cat poop. All right, let me see. All right. So even in and out traffic, floor in the van. I remember having to stop short of sketch. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Like some people feel like I don't know if they feel like the pressure is getting to them that they're just spinning through everything, or do they feel like they just want to go home? Either way, guys, just drive carefully, be safe, and even if your DSP is rushing you, don't drive fast. If you want to run from the van to the front door and back, fine. But when you're driving, just be careful. Just be careful. All right, let's get this started. I just wanted to get that out of the way, letting you know your lives are more important than any packages. And yeah, let's get to this. Pewdiepie reacting to Jeff Bezos, and let's see if what he thinks aligns with I think, or you guys think maybe. Let's see. Let's see this.
Jeffrey,
can you guys hear that? You should be able to. Maybe. Let me know. Let's see this.
Jeff.
Yeah, you guys can hear that. All right, let's do this, boys.
Jeffrey Bezos.
Have you guys heard that song?
Jeffrey Bezos.
It's so good. Jeffrey. That's the song that Jeffrey Bezos listens to every morning to get him hyped up.
My billionaire worth 208 billion.
Dude, 208 billion? How do you... I guess if you have that much money, you just spend it on rockets, right?
208? That's 208 too many, man.
True.
For those of you who haven't checked out, Jeffrey went to space recently.
Yup.
They call it the first human flight. I don't get it. Are they saying astronauts aren't humans? Rude.
Right.
They went in what, of course...
Look at this big old schlong he's delivering, and he's flying to space in.
Looks like a giant schnob, a schnitzel, an abaruni. No one during the development process dared to look Jeffrey Bezos in the eye and say, Jeffrey, the rocket's great, but it looks like a dong. I don't like making fun of people's...
Imagine you're an engineer to make a rocket for Jeffrey, and then like you shape it as a penis. What? And the guy's like, yes, I like that. Let's do that.
Parents, but he looks like he's about to snap at any point. I get it. I wouldn't want to confront this man and say his billion-dollar rocket. What it actually is. So yeah, Jeffrey Bezos, super rich.
Yep, very rich.
But
so rich, man.
Have you ever heard Jeffrey Bezos laugh? It's worth all the 108 billions.
I wonder how much it would cost to actually like spend money and give money to all the poor in America and all the needy and hungry. How much would that cost? I don't even think it would be like in the 3 billions. What do you guys think?
Tell me.
Dude, that's a freaking supervillain laugh. Did you hear that?
That's not a supervillain laugh.
See,
you can't.
Jesus Christ. Who laughs like that, dude? He's laughing at all you guys for driving too fast.
It changes. Exponentially. Along with his network.
Doesn't he look like Lex Luthor though? Tell me I'm wrong. Jesus Christ, man. Do you think he laughs like that on purpose? Like he laughs like that on purpose. You know what I mean? Like, cause you have your laugh, right? You have your laugh. And then he looks like he's laughing like this on purpose. Not like that's his usual laugh, but that's his purposeful laugh. Like his evil, like he has to laugh this way because he's just so rich. You see? Am I not lying? Why is he doing that?
Terrifying. It's also a compilation of him getting bald.
True.
Just saying. Anyway, have you seen that clip where Jim Carrey jokes about how his wealth has changed him? It's so fitting for what I just showed
I believe
you.
it.
pressure, I noticed that it changes you in little ways. Like it's changed the way I laugh at parties.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I used to go, that's really funny.
See, that's like your regular
Now
laugh.
I go, oh! Oh, beautiful.
So that's exactly what Jeff is doing. Like he's forcing that laugh, I guess, for him because he's so rich he can laugh that way now. That's funny as hell.
It's funny because it's true.
See?
Anyway, we're not here to talk about Jeffrey Bezos' laugh for an hour. So yeah, he went to space.
Yeah,
There was a
Dr. Evil.
bit of controversy because he thanked the customers and the employees.
We're making a dent in it, and we appreciate you for allowing us to be part of your town. And then I want to thank every Amazon employee and every Amazon customer.
How does that comment make you feel?
Because
This
you
one.
guys paid for all this.
That. How does that comment? I want to thank every Amazon employee and Amazon worker because you guys paid for this. I feel like it's like, yeah, it's true. You guys did pay for it, but I feel like he could have been like, I'm very thankful for all the people that allowed me to do this. That would be like a more thoughtful thanking of like his workers, right? In my opinion, am I wrong? Like, thank you guys because you paid for this. That just seems so like, yeah, you worked for me, so now I'm paying for this because you worked hard for me. I don't know. I just feel some type of way about that comment.
So
I like how everyone's laughing uncomfortably. So yeah, this people weren't happy about this because Amazon has historically not treated their employees very good, to say the least.
Flight. In the middle of the pandemic, he even cut people's wages when he didn't need to.
But did no one hear him? He said thanks. Hello? Is everyone missing this? Why is everyone so mad? He said thank you.
But he did say thank you, but it's just the way he said thank you is just so, I don't know, it just came out so wrong.
Ungrateful. Some people can't take a simple thank you.
I'll take
Hello.
any Amazon questions
So
after this.
I forgot to mention this, but the plan for Blue Origin,
Look
which
at-
they
look a
state
big
is
old-
that this sort of space travel, they literally go up to, like, they go to where the line is of, here's space, and you float there for like 60 seconds, and then you go down, and then you can tell all your rich friends all about how amazing this experience was.
Imagine going to space
So
for
their
6
plan is to
seconds.
commercialize
Crazy,
this,
right?
and the plan is to try and make it.
Looking to earn
If they commercialize this, like mainly they can sell it to people, only the rich people are gonna be able to afford this. Like the ultra rich people, us poor people in the middle class ain't gonna afford no space travel at all. Can give everyone in the world $1 billion and he still have billions. Man, I wish he gave me $1 billion. Shoot. You can thank me with $1 billion, right? Like thank us with $1 billion and think we all be happy.
Promise of space to all. Doubt! I doubt it! That is not happening. We're just gonna hear celebrities and rich people tweet about
See,
how wonderful it was and how the earth is so beautiful.
us poor
and we
people
need to
can't
protect
afford
it,
going to
as
space.
I saw it there in all its beauty. Or you'll see some unfunny jokes about how the earth is not flat at all. You dummies, I was there. That's the projection of the next 5 years. You're welcome. And second of all, am I the only one that don't care? Like, I don't care about going above the earth so high that it counts as space. So I can.
Yeah, I really wouldn't care about going to. I mean, if I could get the chance for like free or something, I wouldn't mind going to space, but I wouldn't want to pay for it. Like, what? That's a lot of money. He paid a lot of money, guys, too. He just wants to make more money so he can send the rich folks into space and get paid like millions just to go to space every trip.
Say I went to space. I don't get it. If I went for free, I still wouldn't do it. I don't care.
I'd go
I
for
can't
free.
be the only one. Everyone's like, space is the coolest thing ever. It's so cool. I want to be out. It's cool to try and understand it, but we don't have to leave necessarily the earth to do that. So right now we have Elon Musk, Epic,
They're all going
Richard
to space.
Branson, also doing a space program. Jeffrey Bezos.
So what
doing
is it
space
about all
programs.
the
We
rich
have
people
three,
wanting to
at
go to
least three
space, dude?
billionaires working on space programs. What do they
It's
know?
like conquering
Huh?
space or something
What
like
do they
that?
know about the Earth?
Going to a new
that we don't?
planet and like
How-
putting their
how
flag
fucked
on
are
there or
we?
what?
All right. So richest man on the planet. He goes to space. What else does he do with his money, you might ask? Well, I found this out recently. He's
That pays
building
workers.
I don't know why. I don't get it. But he's inside a giant rock, inside the middle of nowhere.
What did I tell you guys?
He's building a giant clock. Which
Jeff Bezos is building a giant clock inside of a mountain. For what reason? I don't know. It's probably going to be a countdown till they end the earth. But they're building a giant clock inside a mountain. Why? Like, why? Why would you build a giant clock inside of a mountain? Which obviously costs millions and millions. You know what good you could do with those millions and millions? Oh my God.
the engineering skill to build this is amazing. It's supposed to last for 10,000 years.
10,000 years.
And the problem with a clock is that they will automatically offset its time as it keeps going, so it's hard to make them accurate. And if you do such a
You know what
long
I think he's
span
doing?
of time, like 10,000 years,
I think he's building his like evil layer, man. He's definitely building his evil layer. No freaking
it's a really
way.
difficult feat. It has
It's
this
like the
sort of
Batman has
built-in
his Batcave.
self-correcting system that uses the sunlight and yada yada. Holy, there's a Legend of Zelda reference in the clock. Okay, now I
Supported.
like it. That's it. Okay, but how do I tell what time it is? I'm not mad about it. I'm just confused.
Somebody
I
goes
will
into
say,
that clock.
something I like about Bezos is that he's a fellow hater of Apple. Not for
don't
the
mind
same
Apple.
reason, but he hates them.
We're happy to sell competitive products on Amazon, and we do it all day. We sell Nest thermostats.
Sell everything at Amazon.
We do.
You sell Apple TVs on Amazon.
They'll
do
sell,
Okay.
they would sell your mom if they could, right?
I don't know. And
The
Don't
number
care.
one
Whatever.
thing that people are doing on their iPad right now, if you look at the rankings, is they're playing a
That was
game
back
called
in the
Angry
day.
Birds, where you throw birds
You
at
guys
pigs
played
and the
that
pigs
game?
blow up.
I hated that game. It
Number
was
one
whack.
thing that people are doing on their
Boring.
Kindle right now is reading Stieg Larsson. If you look at tablets,
Swedish writer, by the way. Big ups. Jeffrey Bezos just a booga booga memed all Apple users. Hi, stop playing Angry Birds, you infidels, you scum. Something I noticed and I wanted to find out while making this video was, why do people hate Amazon so much? Like, people despise Amazon, and people
Why do people hate Amazon so much? Well, the workers feel like they're overworked and then underpaid, and then the delivery drivers have to put up crazy amount of numbers of deliveries. Like, I've been seeing daily delivery drivers delivering daily 400 packages, 300 packages, 350 packages, 190 stops, almost 200 stops. Even the people inside the warehouse feel like they're being overworked, not enough rest time, and they spend a whole bunch of money on Amazon, like a little room where they can rest and listen to sounds, like wave sounds, so they can feel better. So I don't know. A lot of people feel like they're overworked and underpaid.
hate Bezos with a passion. A lot of people do, at least. So I looked up criticism for Amazon, and holy shit. There's a lot to break down here. A lot. And I'm not gonna, because that'll take forever. I think one of the big things is them not paying taxes, and you probably heard this a lot of times as well. There was a bunch of big news saying Amazon isn't paying taxes. Pay your taxes. Pay your taxes. From what I understand, the way they could pay such low taxes was that they ran the company for a loss for a long period of time. So they were able to cover that cost of what they lost in paying
They're
less
paying their
taxes.
taxes, huh?
And normally I would say something like, well,
Why
don't
can
hate
I
the
not pay my
player,
taxes?
you should hate the system. You know, if they have these rules, they should really change them, because obviously people are going to take advantage of them, especially a company like Amazon. But it seems like a fair thing, right? Government helping.
I think that's how a lot of people, like the rich, get away with things. They don't pay their taxes. It's like, how do they avoid all this? It's crazy. When UUPS has only 150 packages a day and have the best pay and benefits, while Amazon drivers are getting 300 plus with 200 stops, that's why people hate Amazon. I believe it, dude. Callie, I believe you still delivering that money, Callie J? I haven't seen you in a while, bro. How are you?
New company startups. Maybe there should be a limit on the money in the future or something. I don't know, to adjust for it, but I can't really hate on that. There are other tax practices that you could say is scummy, though. I'm not trying to just
Mhm.
brush over that. Another way they paid less taxes is they offer their employees shares, which, you know what? I'm sure the people who work for Amazon that got shares are
I think they do offer shares for only people that work directly for Amazon, for like people that work in the warehouse. Delivery drivers are not Amazon employees because they are third-party contractors, but they do represent Amazon a lot more than any other, in my opinion, employees, because they're the ones out there delivering stuff.
very thrilled about that. At least I'd be. I think shares are up like 87% since the pandemic, which is how he got so ungodly rich. Which is kind of fucked up if you think about it. Like, the people that benefited from the pandemic were the billionaires.
Yeah.
And the middle class and lower class are all that paying for it. Like, how does that make any sense? But
None
you know
at all,
what?
man.
That's how it goes.
You say poor, bro.
I think to me, out of all the stuff that Amazon has been, I mean, maybe there's more and I don't know about it, but what I responded to the most was how they treat their workers so poorly. I was kind of shocked by some of the stories that came out. I especially enjoyed this leaked document that came out very recently from Amazon Logistics. This evening, an associate discovered...
Yeah, unfortunately, still working at Amazon. Still trying 2-year experience on the step band so I can get UPS another job and pays well.
human
I hope you
feces
get
in
it,
an
bro.
Amazon bag that was returned to the station by a driver. DAs must not return bags to station with poop.
Imagine that, dude. So a lot of people are like, why don't you go to the restroom and stuff like that? Sometimes there is no restroom near you. There is nowhere to go. And probably the closest restroom can be like 20 minutes away and can be 25, 30 minutes away. And then if you go to the restroom, you have to count that travel time, and it'd be 20 minutes one way and then 20 minutes back one way. If you're 40 minutes behind, and then using the restroom, maybe on 50, maybe an hour behind, and then you get in trouble because you're so behind. It's like, ugh. It's just so much to do with, man. That's crazy. Like, I can't believe somebody actually used the restroom in a tote and then returned it back to the station. That's pretty gross. In my opinion, it's pretty gross.
Inside. Thank you, Amazon. They can afford to, I don't know, work with a gas station. I don't know, it's something.
Even PewDiePie is not even a delivery driver, and he's like, they can afford to do something about the restroom stuff. Like, everybody says that, but Amazon just, I guess they don't listen. But I don't know, man. We need to figure something out.
So at least people are...
Dude, and it's getting hot outside. It's so hot. Like, yesterday was 100 degrees outside. Jesus Christ. It was hotter than hell.
Aren't forced to take shit in bags. Okay, that seems like the bottom line.
Yeah.
Worse than that is how they used to have employees working in suffocating heat, 110 degrees. People were reportedly passed out and had to take an ambulance. This is, of course, to save money. That's the bottom line.
110 degrees. That is insane. In some people are, and I believe in Arizona, it does get that hot, right? Anyway, Arizonians in here, Arizona gets very, very hot, man. It's insanely hot in there.
It became a big scandal when this news came out, and they corrected it after, but I think it says a lot that it took a scandal to adjust something like this. And if you don't believe that they treated workers poorly, I think their burnout rate kind of speaks for itself.
Yeah.
They were losing about 3% of its hourly associated each week. The normal percentage of turnover rate is 12 and 20, and anything below 10 is considered good. But Amazon is roughly 150%. So
imagine like so many people come to the job and leave just as quickly. That is pretty insane in my opinion. Like, there has to be something going on that you hire people and they leave the same at the same speed or even faster right out the door. It's just crazy.
at this rate, there's concern that Amazon would not be able to replace staff as quickly as staff is leaving, which is kind of insane. But if you think about it, it makes sense. They were trying to replace everyone with robots anyway. In the future, they won't have to worry about it. They got the long-term plan for all these issues.
That's true, man. They are building robots. They already have robots in some warehouses doing stuff. They're working on drones. They're working on, I don't know what kind of other technology they're working on, but I'm sure pretty soon in the future, there's going to be less humans working at Amazon than there is robots. And that's going to be a lot of jobs. Right now, the good thing about Amazon, I guess, is that if you're not driving the big step vans, even if you do smoke marijuana, that's going to bring a lot more workers to the company, which is pretty cool. I guess you get a lot more chances than other jobs because, you know, a lot of jobs, drug tests and stuff like that. But this one, even if you do turn off positive for marijuana, you can actually work at Amazon. So that's opens up a possibility for workers that actually love to smoke and do that kind of stuff. Jeffrey Bezos.
Another really funny story. I love this. This was it was earlier this year. Amazon ran these ads having workers talking about how they don't want to unionize so that workers will not have more rights.
We at the Birmingham team have a great leadership. We really don't need anyone coming in and telling us what they want to give us, because basically we have everything we need here.
I wonder how much they paid this lady to say that. Like, we don't need unionization because we have everything we need. I mean, if a lot of people are saying like we need to unionize, there has to be something there. But to not want to unionize, I don't know. I wonder how much they paid her, or was she really like that happy at Amazon that she really didn't want to? I'm just saying, if I worked for Amazon for 5 years straight, I wouldn't see a raise. Once I got to UPS, I'll be paid up for 2 years, but then you get 5-year mark, you're at max dollar at $40 an hour. Sheesh. Allowing pot smokers to drive is gonna make DSP's insurance skyrocket. Hey, as long as you are not high and driving, you're fine. And if just keep that at home, guys, and you'll be fine. But I didn't believe it was an Amazon decision.
Always wanted to work for Amazon. This is the
Who says that? Who says that? Working for a multi-trillion-dollar conglomerate. No, I'm fine.
It's like saying I always wanted to work for Walmart, you know, stocking them shelves, having crazy customers. Walmart's where it's at, baby.
I don't need anyone to help me get me more. No, thank you. Like, that's why they're losing so many employees, because everyone just loves it.
Yeah.
That's why. I mean, the stats speaks for themselves. I'm sure some people enjoy
the
it.
turnaround rate
What I
so
found
awesome.
funny and odd about this is that they ran the ads on Twitch, which is owned by Amazon. They're trying so desperately to stop Amazon workers from unionizing.
You saw that, guys? Like, this is my kingdom. I own all of this. Everything the light touches is mine. It takes so long for it to get out of your system. Everyone that smokes and crashes will be at fault. Probably, man.
Workers from unionizing, which is so crazy that they're running these fucking ads. I'm just interested in it, and I wanted to look into it, and here I am sharing what I found. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm not a hater on, you know, rich people or them spending money on whatever they want. Space is cool. I get it. Don't have a problem with it. I just don't care. I think what's more concerning is, you know, these multi-trillion-dollar conglomerates changing our culture, monitoring our culture, censoring our culture, just gaining too much power.
Yeah.
And it's such a strong force that it's inevitably here, and it's here to stay. We really are powerless, almost, in having to say if we want it or not. But hey, I mean, it takes away the awkwardness of going to a store. So hey, all right, I'll keep shopping. That's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it.
If you haven't subscribed to Pewdiepie, guys, go and subscribe. He's freaking awesome. But yeah, guys, how do you guys feel about that? How do you feel about that comment he made of thank you guys because you paid for all this kind of stuff? I mean, I think he could have said it in a better way. Like, I really appreciate you guys getting me to space. You worked hard, and without you, I couldn't have done this. That seemed like a more sincere, being thankful, or a thank you, right? Not like, ha ha ha. I like to thank the customers and the employees because you paid for this. Hey man, if I paid for this, give me some money. I want some money. FedEx ground needs to be unionized. We work just as UPS. You work for FedEx Ground, bro? How is it over there? It's hot, dude. How hot is it where you guys are delivering? Is it like, dude, it was like 100 degrees the other day. It was so freaking hot, dude. I was like, holy crap. I felt like I smelled bacon. And then it was me because I was so spicy out there. But it got to 100 degrees, dude. Delivering, oh my God. The freaking hottest thing in the world. We make his dreams make real. Yeah, we make his dreams come to life, man. You put in all that work, guys. It's all thanks to you. You made his dreams become a reality. Have you ever had a dream that you could have you had a dream that you could send Jeff Bezos to space? Yeah, you definitely could. Let's see. I think there was a reacting to Jeff saying thank you. Jeff Bezos, UPS. Do you guys still, like, if you're still working for Amazon, do you guys still enjoy working for Amazon? Do you guys hate working for Amazon? What is your opinion? Has your opinion changed since you started? Is the job easier? Is it harder? What do you guys think? I think it's been getting a lot harder, guys, just because of all the packages, man. Like, just the packages and the push that you need to finish. It's just insane. Some people are delivering like 400 packages a day. 400 packages, and then the stops can get to 200. And then not in reality, it's not 200. In reality, it's like 230, 240 because all the group stops. Group stops mean it's like in one stop, there's like 5 more stops. Any workers for UPS? Step vans makes it worse for the heat. Feels like an oven while you are delivering, man. Dude, I feel you on that. It's super hot. How hot was it today where you delivered? I think you are right. If he would have just said it better way, I don't think people would have be as offended. Yeah, man. If he could have just been like, I really appreciate you guys for getting me or making my dream come true of actually making it to space. But now he's gonna make this into a business. So he's gonna try to keep doing better rockets so he can send more rich folks into space. Right? That's my opinion, man. I guess that's a smart business move on his end. I also commented that Jeff made was a slap in the face to all Amazon workers. Hey, man. Somebody said, I forgot where I read it. I think it was on TikTok. He said that, right? And somebody said, y'all Amazon workers are just, what was it? Along the lines of, you Amazon workers are just mad because he's telling the truth. Something like that. It's not, now we're not mad that he's telling the truth. We know that because of us, he made it into that, right? We know that. Just the way that he said it, it just makes it seem like you did it because of me. Or how can I explain this? It's kind of hard to explain. You did it because of me. You paid for this. It's hard to explain what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? You paid for this. So basically, I don't know. You guys know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. I can't say it into words. It's hard to explain, but you know what I mean. It's just he's so cocky about it, I guess you could say. Amazon fired me for a tree scratch. What? A tree scratch? Amazon or your DSP? I make 400 packages in a step van and not too bad for me. Do you get mostly houses, Johnny? Or do you get mostly like apartments and Juanandonly is the next Pewdiepie? I wish, dude. I only wish. Juan and only for Amazon CEO. You know how fast I'd get fired? I'd be like, all right, we need bathrooms everywhere, guys. Come on, we need bathrooms. Take off these Amazons. We don't need no dang Amazons. Let's try to get some bonuses rolling at the end of the month. If we hit production, we hit what we need to hit. Let's give everybody $150+ on the check or something like that. Like, those are great ideas. You're fired. I would have been fired so fast. I still like working for Amazon, but the workload has gotten a little ridiculous. The job itself is easy, if I'm being honest. Business and being able to access places is the biggest hit, but not hard. Yeah, so the job is not hard. It's just the amount, the amount you have to deliver, and the rushing that Amazon wants you to do. And then sometimes they're like, hey, can you deliver to this business and then worry about the rest? So you have to go dig out that package you need, right? And go find it. I'm like, if you want me to deliver to businesses before they close, why can't you just set it up in a way where I can deliver to the business first and then deliver the rest? I don't know. I think that would make it a lot easier. It's cool that Jeff is in space in his own rocket. I'm still on Team NASA. I mean, it is cool that he made it to space. I mean, we're eventually all gonna deliver in space, so I'm ready to start delivering to aliens and stuff. So that'd be fun. If I do get into space, I want to deliver in an X-wing. So when you're shooting the lasers, instead of shooting lasers, you're shooting boxes, delivery boxes. Just finished, boy. 12:36, 10-hour covered. Hey, so you got paid full time for finishing early, Sergio? That's what's up. My DSP fired me for normal free scratch. My DSP fired me for normal free scratch when all the events are all messed up. Then ding, dang. Is that the only reason they gave you, or was there other? Oh, you said a free tree scratch. Was it like a big long scratch or what? Because that's pretty crazy. What do you call a cow an earthquake? Milkshake. Nice joke, bruh. Still waiting on to get my background and drug test done. So I guess if you do smoke drugs, if you're not gonna do the step ban, you should be able to pass that no problem. Background check usually takes around 24 to 72, sometimes a little longer. I've heard people have a background check for as long as a week, and they still wait. So it just depends on, I guess, it either depends on your DSP contact you back, or it depends on the service they're using to do the background checks. Some of them last forever. My DSP mixed lockers and house. What do you mean by that? Yes, sir. Finished like nice. Got an easy route. How many packages were they, bro? Hey, what's going on, Eduardo? How are you doing today, bro? 10 hours covered every day, Monday through Thursday. 4 days a week, baby. Get the amount I delivered has gone up. 190-ish stops, 300+ packages every day. And our new start time is at clocking in at 10:10, and we don't start until 12. If we're on the first wave, how they accept us to get finished, right? Done before the pitch blackout. Dude, I don't expect you to finish that fast, especially the little bit more slower drivers. It's fine. Like I said, take your time, obey the traffic laws, go the speed limit, and listen to and pay attention to where you're driving, guys, because don't rush while you're driving. Do the speed limit and pay attention where you're driving. When you're delivering, if you want to run to the house and back, that's fine. But when you're driving, don't feel like you need to rush to finish, because I don't need you guys getting into no accident and hurting yourself, because that is terrible. I applied at 3 DSPs, interviewed at 2, then got hired at one of the big number auto companies. Guess I was overqualified. What? Overqualified? Ain't nobody overqualified for this. I got doctors, baby. I got doctors doing this. I am clean on both ends. Nice. On both ends? What ends? Done before a pitch black, big 3 auto. 340 today, all houses. So if it's all houses, I think it's a good day. If you're getting houses, dude, houses are so much easier than apartments and stuff. So much. So if you're getting houses and the high number, it's not as bad as getting a high number and apartments and houses and businesses. Because geez, that's gonna be a sucky day for anybody who gets that. And I'm sure a lot of people do get that, and they're like, man, I just want to quit this job. I hate it. I hate it. You don't understand how much some people hate doing apartments, man. It's like you just see apartments and they just want to quit as soon as they see the apartments. Shoot, it was my day off taking your advice, chilling, because then 82 business stops plus 70 houses got me effed up. Yeah, man. If here's your day off, guys, and you feel like Amazon, your work, your delivery is getting to your head, don't even think about it like on your days off. Don't even just chill, take your time, take your rest, because you guys definitely deserve your rest. And then when you get back on it, just ride that wave. That's what I say to every driver. Ride that wave. You're going to get through the day. It might be hard. It might be hot. But as long as you ride that wave and you just do what you got to do, you'll eventually get home at the end of the night. I also look at it this way. Wouldn't it be the Amazon workers' fault for letting it happen this long? For working that long? 250 packages, 160 stops every day. Lies! 160? You mean 170? Because of those group stops, baby. Group stops, shaking my head 3 times over a mile apart. Oh, I hate group stops so much, man. Group stops are annoying. Look at this guy. He's gotten so big. Look at him, little B. He's gonna attack you guys today. Sheesh. I put apartments at where mailbox is secure location. Oh, hold on, I'm choking. All right, so Sergio Martinez, be careful with that, bro. I'm pretty sure you know what you're doing, but anyways, one time I did that, right? So I left it at a secure location at the mail section of the apartment or wherever I was at, man. And I did not want to go deliver to apartment front door, dude, because I'd never been to those apartments and it looked like crazy as heck. So I delivered to a safe location, the mailroom, right? And I left it. I saw like a whole bunch of packages left on the floor. So I was like, man, what's one more? Why not? Right? I left it there and I got reported. And then my DSP talked to me like, hey, Juan, what's going on? Why did you leave this there? Marked as a safe location, blah, 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 blah. I was like, Amazon let us know, blah, blah, blah. So just know that if you leave it at a mailroom without it being like in the locker or something, the customer can report you and Amazon will get on your butt about it. And it's annoying. And then it's gonna affect your score and all this crap, and your score can go down. And if your DSP does like bonuses at the end of the month or whatever, because of the scorecard, then it can go down too. It affects everybody. Can you transfer from one DSP to another, or do you need to reapply again? So transfers are basically like quitting one DSP and going to another DSP. So just know that a DSP can call your previous DSP to ask them about how you're working, how you're doing, like, are you showing up to work and stuff like that. So that can definitely affect your transfer. They can transfer the information, meaning if you have driven within 30 days, you don't have to retake the Amazon classes. But if it's been 30 days or more and you haven't delivered for Amazon, they can't transfer your information. So you will have to retake all the classes. So you have to sit through the videos again and answer all the questions and do the driving test and all that stuff. Like I tell every single driver, take your lunches and take your breaks. Yeah, man, definitely take your lunches and take your breaks, because Amazon's the one who's saying it. We want all our drivers taking our lunches. We want all your drivers taking your breaks and be like, hey, I was taking my break. I was taking my lunches. What do you want me to do? Freaking pull a miracle? I don't know, man. It's funny that they tell you to do all that and then they still want you to finish 400 plus packages, 300 plus packages. What I mean is, wouldn't it be Amazon workers' fault for allowing Amazon to work its employees like dogs? Wouldn't it? wouldn't it be the Amazon workers' fault in allowing Amazon to work its employees like dogs? Mm, that's kind of hard. The reason I say that is because if you're not keeping up to what they expect you to keep up, you can get let go, right? So if you're not finishing your routes and you constantly bringing packages back, Amazon can let you go because you're not proving yourself that you are good enough to do the job or whatever. So that's kind of like a negative about that. So in one way, the delivery driver would like to bring packages back, but if he keeps bringing multiple packages back, the DSP and the Amazon's not gonna want to allow that to happen. So you know what I'm saying? So you might get let go because of that reason. I hit a tree one time in the step van, but was in the hills. What happened, bro? You backed up too much or what? I got it. You're welcome, Retro. No problem, man, at all. But yeah, guys, this job is, like I said, it's not the worst job in the world. People get mad at me because I say, if you're working for Amazon, why did you quit? I mean, it's not the worst job in the world, but it's not the best job in the world. Every job has its positives and its negatives. Like the positives for Amazon is you don't always have some B. This motherfucker's humping my cat. Shoot. The positives about Amazon is that when you're a delivery driver is you don't have somebody on your back all day unless you have a DSP that's like, or the dispatcher's like, hurry up, you have to finish because they want to go home or whatever, right? You don't have, if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, having a good pace, you're not going to have somebody on your back telling you what to do all day. It's you, the van, and the packages. That's all. So it's you, the van, and if you want to listen to music while you're driving and stuff like that, that's pretty cool. Listen to whatever music you want. On the radio, some people bring an extra device to hook up the Bluetooth so they can jam out. That's pretty cool that's what's cool about it. What else is cool about Amazon? Sometimes, depending on the DSP, if once you're done, you can go home, or once you're done, even though you finished early, some DSPs actually pay you for your full day, even though you didn't work a full day. That's pretty cool. Some of the downsides is the weather, guys. You obviously know the weather can be a negative, especially if it's hot or if it's super cold. Sometimes the DSPs can treat you like crap, which is true, but it sucks, but it's true. Not every DSP is the same. A lot of DSPs are different, guys. So not all DSPs are the same. Some have better benefits, some have better pay, some treat you like trash, some treat you like you're supposed to be treated like human beings, and things like that. So there's a lot of negatives and positives on both sides of the spectrum. But they can't fire everyone. You're right. They can't fire everyone because they do need delivery drivers, but they won't put up with a lot, man. Is our nitrate score going to impact FICO or not? My DSP manager mentioned, but never heard anything more than about it. I don't know if it'll affect your FICO because your FICO is determined by your mentor. But it can detect like if it would hit your DSP scorecard. So if you, for example, if you keep running stop signs and you keep running red lights and things like that. I'm not saying that you are running red lights, but that's just an example. Or you're driving and texting or driving and talking on the phone. It can affect your scorecard. And not only that, if Amazon thinks it's dangerous enough, they can actually let you go for that. Gustavo, I got hired, but part-time only. The DSP platform recommended it. After a month, I can change to see if I like it. Is there a normal thing? Hey, usually most DSPs hire on full-time. It just depends on DSP. Of course, they all make their own rules. But hey, if you want to be hired part-time, man, and test it out, if you like it or not, and they're allowing you to do that, why not? Like, it gives you a feeling of the job. It allows you to determine if you like it or not, or if you would want to do it more days than just than 4 days on, 3 days off, or 5 days on, 3 days off. So if they give you like that test run, why not, right? And you're getting paid for it too. So cool. Nothing wrong with that, man. It's not really, I guess you can say, normal for people to do that, like start as part-time and then become full-time. But HDSP makes up their own rules as they go. So if you got part-time, man, and you enjoy it and you think you'd like to do this more often, go for it. If you're gonna use this, like for example, like I tell everybody, if you want to use this job as a gateway, I've said this before, you guys can attest to this if you've been here long enough. If you want to use this as a gateway to apply to FedEx and stuff like that, you can definitely do that. You don't have to stay at Amazon forever, because Amazon, depending on the DSP, it's rare when I see it, but they don't have like, hey, you've been here 3 years, so let's give you a raise, right? Or you've been here 1 year, let's give you a raise. Usually it's what you get paid and that's it. Maybe they'll do some bonuses if you finish early or stuff like that. But other than that, there's no, okay, you're making $16.50 this year, next year you'll be making $17.50, next year be 18, 19, blah, 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 blah. When your shift time changes, does the area you work in change as well? Does your DSP have multiple like start times? Because we used to have that, and there'd be start like at 10, and then we would start at like 12 and things like that. So you can, and if you start a little bit earlier, you're most likely going to go like to a little bit a place that's a little bit farther away to start delivering. When you have 1 year, you can get certified for big trucks. Yeah. So if your DSP allows it, and they have like the step bands and stuff like that, not even after you, sometimes your DSP would just want you to be a step band driver. So after like a couple weeks or something, they'll get you certified, they'll get you into the step band. So it just depends. Alvarado David, ooh, I got attacked by dogs when I was delivering some packages and both my legs were swollen. Ooh. But when I told my DSP about it, they didn't do anything. What should I do? They didn't do it. Your DSP should report that to Amazon so they can blacklist the house. Blacklisting means they're not allowed to deliver there, especially if you got bit on both legs, man. They have to let Amazon know that you got attacked. And then if that happens, they have to blacklist the house, letting the customer know there won't be drivers delivering there because of this incident. So if a house gets, I guess, blacklisted enough, they can start delivering to a locker rather than delivering to a house. But dang, dude, that sucks. I'm sorry you had to go through that. My biggest advice for houses, especially on the countryside, reason being, in the countryside, a lot of people don't tie up their dogs, man, and it can get very, very, I guess, dangerous because a lot of people don't tie up their dogs. Honk your horn before you step off that van. All right. Even if you think there's not a dog, honk your horn before you step off the van. That way, if a dog hears that horn, they can run to the van. And I'd rather you find out there's a dog while you're in the van than you finding out there's a dog when you're in the front door and you turn around. There's like freaking 3 dogs behind you. And now you're stuck between the customer's door and then the freaking dogs. You know what I mean? So always honk your horn before you get off that van. Amazon should offer training for CDL. It would better everyone. The thing is, if you're a delivery driver, you're not working for Amazon. So it would have to be your DSP to offer it. I mean, if it would be cool, if like, hey, if you guys been a delivery driver for this long, we allow certain delivery drivers to, I guess, be like a program to get their CDL under Amazon. That would be pretty cool. I try switching DSP, but all the other DSPs do rescues. Juan reacting to someone reacting to Jeff Bezos. Hey, what's going on, Jess? A DSP at my factory pays $1 for every package you deliver for rescue. Beats my DSP, shaking my head. Hey, that is pretty cool. So imagine you're delivering yours and you're finished, and then you get to rescue and you pick up let's say 40 packages, that's extra 40 packages in your pocket, man. $1? That seems like a lot. Are you sure it's $1? Dude, that's a lot. I'd do it. Rescues every day. It recently just changed again and hoping it is in the new area. I like where I'm at doing deliveries for the most part. Yeah, my dudes, sometimes you, like I said, you might be doing wherever you are right now for like a month, maybe 2 months, but I wouldn't keep my hopes up on staying there forever. You might change to a different location you've never been to before, which sucks. And it's not fun, but because you have to learn a whole new area, but it does happen a lot more than delivery drivers want it to happen. So I wouldn't get my hopes high and staying in the same area as long forever. You know what I mean? So you will change eventually. Sad but true. But yeah, guys, I'm doing something this weekend. Hopefully it pushes through. I hope you guys, it might not come out Saturday, my new video, but hopefully it'll come out either Saturday, Sunday, maybe Monday. I don't know. There's just a lot of work coming in. I have to been dealing with work-wise, so I'm trying to make things happen. So hopefully it all works out Saturday, and then I can make my video Saturday night or Sunday, and then I can upload it. And hopefully you guys enjoy this new thing I'm trying out. And I definitely would love you guys' supports. Can I work as a driver and the warehouse at night? Do you really want to do that, dude? You're gonna be tired as heck because night warehouse workers, night shift are 10-hour shifts or 12-hour shifts. And dude, if you're like not sleeping, you're gonna be extra tired. So what do you think? You think it would be worth it? I don't think it would be worth it, but I think you can do that because technically you're not working for Amazon, you're working for a DSP, and then you could be working for a warehouse. So yeah, so you'd be an Amazon employee and then you'd be a DSP employee. So I think you can do both. Doesn't hurt to try, man. Go apply for it, and if you get it, let me know so we can confirm this mystery. But I think I did have somebody doing delivery driving, and then they were doing warehouse. So they were doing both. It's been a while back since if I remember the comment correctly, but it was a while back. But yeah, guys, I'm working on something big this Saturday. Hopefully it pulls through. I'm excited about it, and I really hope you guys will enjoy it. It's going to be a lot of fun, I believe, in my opinion. And I've worked really hard on it, and I spent money on it. So hopefully it all works out. But yeah, I hope everything goes well. And I thank you guys so much for being here on my live show. Thank you for being here. I really enjoy you guys being here. Look, guys, my hair is getting super long. We're getting close to 100,000. We're almost at 4,000 subscribers. And remember, I'm not cutting my hair until I get 100,000 subscribers. So look how long it is now. I think by the time I get to 100,000, it might be all the way to like the floor, like Gandalf the Grey, if you know who that is. Or I don't know anybody that everybody knows. Thor, maybe longer than Thor's. There we go. Well, yeah, guys, thank you so much for being here. I'm about to go eat some dinner. I appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate you being here. I always enjoy talking to you guys, and hopefully everything goes good this Saturday, and I hope you enjoy my new video. And if everything goes well, we'll do a lot more of what I'm gonna do. It's a little surprise, so I'm excited for it. I consider being a flex driver and dispatch. Little did I know that was a bad combo. Yeah, man, like Fabio, bro, I'm gonna be super sexy. Would you work for USPS? Would I work for USPS? Yeah, man, I've heard they had pretty good benefits. They're not delivering as many packages as Amazon, but the only difference is you will be delivering packages that are heavy. So if you don't mind the heavy packages and stuff like that, and doing pickups, they do pickups, like they go pick up packages, then you'll be cool, man. And the benefits, I heard they're really, really good. But yeah, guys, I really appreciate you guys showing up. I love you all, and thank you so much for being here. And let's get to 100,000 subscribers, and I'll see y'all next time. A little kiss from me to you. Just kidding, guys. You have a great night. Love you all. Bye.